Hey guys, it's me here, Vishnu, and today I wanted to make a video on how to overclock your computer. So a lot of my friends have asked this, and I decided to make a video on it and give it to them, but you can see too. It's your CPU and your GPU. So first we're going to start with the CPU because the computer's off. So what you need to do is you need to boot into the BIOS, which you can do so by pressing whichever hotkey your motherboard manufacturer has. It's either delete, F1, or F2, or sometimes F11 or F10, or F12. Well, yeah, either one of the function keys, or delete, or enter. So, let's just go turn on the PC real quick. Yeah, I have mine like hidden under my desk so that it looks clean. Yeah, but it's not very easy to bend down while I'm trying to hold the phone camera, so alright, yeah, I turned it on successfully. So now it should boot up, and here we have to spam delete. I have an MSI motherboard, and if you guys saw there, it said entering setup. Now what you got to do is you can either use OC Genie, but my CPU is locked, and OC Genie won't help much. But you can still overclock your locked CPU, but only limited. Here, the CPU ratio is on auto, but you can make it higher. You can go up to 3.6 gigahertz with my CPU. So basically, if you have a turbo of 0.2 gigahertz, if you set it to dynamic, it goes up double your turbo, so it'll go up by 0.4 gigahertz maximum. Yeah, if you use fixed, it'll only go up to your turbo, but it'll stay there all the time. With dynamic, only when your CPU is under load, it'll go there. It'll go up to the maximum frequency. But I actually like that, so I'm gonna use dynamic. So here, you need to use the plus and minus buttons. So shift and then plus. And then as you can see there, it keeps on going up, and ours will lock on 34 because our turbo is 34. The turbo multiplier is 34. And here, if you go fixed, it'll stay on 3.4 gigahertz the whole time. And here, if you go dynamic, Intel SpeedStep, I disable it. Yeah, it'll when your CPU is under like a decent load, like 50% or above, or like 40 and above, it goes up to 3.6, but if not, it's just going like low. But that's actually good for temperatures and power saving, so that's why I recommend doing that. And for those of you who have a unlocked CPU, I'd recommend using fixed and going up all the way you want. Yeah, so now all you have to do here is save and exit. No, save changes, and wait, let's just check if that saves everything. Okay. Save and exit, save changes, and reboot. So now it turns off the full system, and then now everything powers back on. Oh my god, the lighting in here is kind of weird, but hopefully you can get used to it. Alright, so yep, now it's just going to boot up as normal, and next we're going to go to the GPU overclock. So now for the GPU overclock, you're going to need a tool, an application. I personally prefer to go with Msi Afterburner because it's just easy. So you can just download it from their website. It's not hard, which is why I'm not going to include it in the tutorial. Alright, so here Msi Afterburner is up, and what you want to do is you want to increase your core clock and your memory clock as well as your power target. You could do core voltage, but I don't really think it's necessary. Jay's 2 cents does, but like honestly, well, I guess we could. And then he does these two, and then here, and then restart MSI, and then now here we have an unlocked core voltage. If you're gonna turn it up, I'd only turn it up a tiny bit, so I'm gonna do plus 40. Now, for your power limit, you want to put up to the max if your power supply can handle it, because this is the, you can overclock more depending on how high your power limit is. And on some cards, the temp limit goes with the power limit, so my card doesn't support it because it's old. It's a GTX 670. It's factory overclock, but you can still overclock it. Now for the core clock, pretty much every card can handle plus 100, but your mileage may vary, so I'm just gonna click that and go plus 100, press enter, and then here, memory is plus 500 right here, and the fan speed, yeah, this is my user-defined fan control, my what's it called, the fan curve. You can copy it if you want, it's right here, and then force fan speed update with in each period, apply, okay. And now you wanna first test it. Don't hit apply yet. If I were you, first test out if everything works by going into your favorite game or like MSI Combuster. So now I'm just gonna hop into a game of Roblox because it's just really easy. Don't judge me. All right, yeah, I'll join the game first. Bye. All right, guys. So now I'm in a game, and as you guys can see here, we are getting pretty good FPS in the lobby. 69 degrees. 70 is kind of hot, but not overwhelmingly hot. Yeah, if we just spawn in and we move around, we are getting 140 FPS, which is pretty good if you ask me. Yeah. So basically, if your game stops responding or stuff, just remember to turn down the overclock, because that helps a lot. Anyways, guys, I hope this tutorial helped you. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Anyways, comment down below if it didn't. I'll try help you. Remember, don't click the startup button until you've tested and make sure the overclock works. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, have a nice day, and I'm out. Bye.